You know those little tubs of air dry clay that you buy at the craft store? They're usually around $10 or $15. And honestly, you can go through one of those in a single project. Today, I'm going to show you how you can make your own air dry clay at home for pennies using ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen. Best part, it works beautifully for things like ornaments, molds, decorative pieces. Let's get right into it. I'm going to show you how to make it. This air dry clay recipe is so easy to make. Anybody can do it. What you're going to need first is cornstarch. We're going to add, let's see how much of a mess I can make here. We're going to add 1 cup of cornstarch. There we go. Oh, a little bit of a mess. And I'm adding it into a saucepan. We're going to add 1 cup of school glue. You can use the white glue or you can use the clear. Both will work really well. We're going to add 1 cup of school glue. There we go. Add it into the saucepan. Excellent. Now we're going to add, let's get this out of the way here, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. There we go. And 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil or canola oil. Actually, any type of oil will work, whatever you have on hand. There we go. Put the lid on that so I don't bump it and have oil everywhere. And just gently stir it. We're going to incorporate this together really well, making sure we have the glue and the cornstarch and the oil and the vinegar all mixed in. And just take a couple minutes and just keep stirring. I'm going to work away at this. We'll be back. Now you want to take it and you want to put it on the stove on a medium heat. This is handy. I have this little 1 burner down here in my craft room, but a kitchen stove works just as well too. Just keep it on low heat and just keep stirring until it starts to warm up gently. And what we're looking for as we're stirring is for it to start to come away from the side of the pot. It's going to take a few minutes and we'll be back when it starts to pull away and I can show you what that looks like. Now this is just starting to heat up and it's gonna go kind of lumpy. That's what it's supposed to do. We can work on that after, don't worry about it. Just keep stirring, keep moving it around, and eventually it's all gonna come into a ball in the middle. It's gonna take a few more minutes, but it's progressing along nicely. Okay, this is still looking really good. Almost like right now, looks kind of like cottage cheese. Not quite ready yet. We want it to pull away from the sides. So we're still on low heat and we're just going to keep stirring. Okay, we are ready. It's come away from the side of the pot. It's a little bit mucky, but that's okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to just set it aside. I'm going to turn this off. And you just want to let it cool. Actually, I'm going to grab my silicone pad. 1 second. Okay, I didn't want a great big mess stuck to my table everywhere. Take it out, put it on a silicone pad, let it cool down. It is a little bit sticky, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. When it cools down, it's going to lose some of that. And it'll probably take 15 or 20 minutes to cool down. And then we'll be ready to go on to the next stage. Okay, it's been 20 minutes and this is cooled right down. What we're going to do now, we're going to take a little bit of cornstarch, put it on the silicone mat, and you can just start to just kind of knead it. And keep adding the cornstarch as you need until it doesn't stick to your mat. And there we have our clay all ready for our projects. It's a really nice white clay. If you enjoy experimenting with recipes like this, I actually put together a digital download clay recipe booklet with 7 different homemade clay recipes that I've tested over the years. There's things like cold porcelain clay, paper mache clay, scrap paper clay, and a few other really fun clay recipes depending on the project that you're making. This booklet is included in our Upcycled Society along with printable graphics, exclusive videos, and our private Facebook group where everyone shares what they're making. So if you enjoy projects like this and want more ideas to try, I'll leave the link to our Upcycled Society down below in the description. Head over, have a look, and we would love to have you join. We're now ready to use it. I put, a little bit more cornstarch down, and then you can just get your rolling pin and you can roll it out to the thickness that you want for your project. Don't go away on me here. I like to use it about 1/4 of an inch thick. And then you can go in with a cookie cutter maybe, and you can cut ornaments. Put a little hole in the top. Set it aside and let it dry. This is air dry clay, so you're just gonna leave it out. I have a little plastic doily. These are great to create texture in your clay. Roll it in. You got a beautiful texture there. And again, you can use a cookie cutter and you've got a beautiful textured piece of clay. We'll put a hole in the top. And you can also use molds. I have 2 types here. This is actually my DIY mold, and I have a fantastic tutorial on how you can make them yourselves. This is like 4, maybe 5 years old. Still works really well. I'll put a QR code here and then the link in the description for how to make your own. But you just take some cornstarch, put it in, just so it doesn't stick. And then you can take your clay and you can press it in your mold. Might need a little bit more. Press it in so it gets all the detail of that mold. This was a picture frame actually from the dollar store that I recreated into a mold. And then you can just peel away your mold. Look at that. We can clean up around the edges and you've got a beautiful mold from that. Or you can use a little one like this, dust it with some cornstarch, add your clay, press it in. And this works fantastic. Oh, this is sticking to my fingers, but you can see the beautiful little clay pieces that you can make with these. So I'm gonna fool around with this. We're gonna keep making them. I'm gonna set these aside when I'm all done. It's probably gonna be 24 hours. Set them somewhere where it's nice and cool and warm, not damp. Let them dry, and I'll be back to show you the finished product. Everything is all dry and it turned out beautiful. It really takes the detail really well. This is a really fun clay to play with and do all kinds of different projects. If you have some left over, put it in a little zippy bag, get all the air out of it, keep it in a cool, dark place, and it'll last a couple weeks for you. Fun clay to try. And that's it. Homemade air dry clay for just pennies, so you don't have to go out and buy store-bought. I love recipes like this because they make it so easy to experiment and create with, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on supplies. If you enjoyed this project, stick around, watch the next video. YouTube thinks you're going to love it. And as always, stay creative and keep crafting with me.